Wow. Chilling. Tear in my eye almost. Oof. King, how do you do it, man? How do you do it?
Ooh, how do I do it? He asks. Well, try to do it quietly. Welcome in, everyone. It is the king of the restreams. As you all know, I'm hosting here on the Monthly Tetris channel, twitch.tv/Monthly Tetris, the home of the super shows for Tetris Friendlies. And as you can see, we got two outstanding players because this is Tetris Friendlies Rivals 3. The third installment of the annual super show, the one that kicked it all off. And I'm excited because these two are part of my fave fives, and they're gonna get the show going with an awesome battle of Rolling Supreme. Not to mention, this is a Money in the Bank match. On the left-hand side, as mentioned, it is one of the King's fave fives here for 2022. Has shown you that they can roll just as well as any of the top elite. Can certainly go out and beat them all too. Give me a high-level performances day in and day out. It is one of the most popular classic Tetris players in the scene today, and certainly looking to end this rivalry with a big win. It is the Xenophilius. And on the right, ready for a fight, is another player that has made their mark on the classic Tetris scene for 2022. Started out the year as a tapper and said, that's enough of that. It's time to head over to the rolling game, and has made it their own, breaking records like never seen before. Another fave fiver for the King's 2022 class. Looking to show you that he's ready to bust his ass. It's the SVnestris. And co-hosting this match with me tonight is a man that helps run this channel oh so well and keeps it very fine-tuned. He is the Pumpy Heart. Pumpy, are you excited for this match, man?
Oh yeah, anytime these two get together, sparks fly. How many times have they played, King? I guess I gotta pull up my online facts here because they have met up quite a bit, and both of them just taking the classic Tetris world by storm with their rolling techniques, right? There's a lot of we'll talk a little bit about that big tournament coming up in some point in about 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
But both these players, right, coming out of the woodworks and being able to, I think, show up and make some noise this year. So it's a very hype match. Excellent lead off with this, Kingsman.
Oh, without question, this is going to be amazing. These two are my favorites in the scene today. That's why they're in the Fave 5 group. And certainly they had a lot to say as well for this one. Pump, you know, the King produces these shows because these are epic matches, and they got to have a little story to them. For those that don't know the history between Xeno and SV, well, let Xeno tell you a little story about the history between the two.
I've had a couple of rivals in my day, and I don't exactly know what rival means to me, because I don't think it's exactly just somebody who I want to defeat and overcome. I think it's just somebody that wants me to be better. I think that's all it is. It's not somebody who I want to do better than. It's somebody who I want to be more like. And SV is definitely one of those people, and always has been from the start. I didn't have anything but respect for this kid. Just watching him play from the beginning, just the way he stacks, the way he gets out of situations, his brains, his just monstrous skill. you know, that's somebody you want to be like. Just somebody who's clean, who you watch them play and you're just like, damn, that's danger right there. This is a shark. That's what SV is.
SV has exceeded all the King's expectations. I knew he was going to get a 1.3. I knew it, but I didn't know he was going to do it with roll. And that's what he is now. He's a full-time roller. He has broken records.
I want that skill. I think it's so cool.
The word rival to me is a friend, someone who shares similar skill, interests.
We've been, you know, clashing each other quite a few times. I don't even think we've played each other as much as some rivals have. We've played each other, I think, 9 or 10 matches. 4 to 5 win-loss record. SV's beat me one more time than I have. And honestly, the opportunity today to come up against SV and tie that match record, get one more game against him and go 5 to 5, I think that's just what you want to do with your rival. To be honest, I don't think you ever want to overcome your rival. You don't want to leave him behind in the dust. That's not what a rival is.
I think what makes Xeno such a great rival to me is that we've been rivals from the start. Ever since I got my 1.1, which was maybe a month into me playing, I played my first friendlies match against Xeno in October of last year, and I ended up winning that match 3-0.
We've had some really cool encounters, just amazing matches on friendlies, where I've gotten an insane god tier dig, and then SV got one, and you know, double max outs all over the place. SV, I played him one time in Classic Tetris League, and he beat me there. I don't recall exactly. I think he may have been part of why I didn't promote to Division 2 during my first season.
Needless to say, it's been a lot closer since then. Pretty much all deciders.
I know we faced each other in CTM, and I managed to beat him there in Challengers when it counted. And I know we had that triple threat match, Toby, SV, and I. I consider Toby to also be a rival of mine for similar reasons, just a player I want to be more like. And yeah, Toby is incredible as well.
I feel like all three of these players have played each other so many times, not just in friendlies, but they fight in CTM, they fight in ELO battles, they fight CTL, they fought everywhere.
This kid is so damn good at Tetris, you know, from the start. I mean, you know, you had that background in Modern before coming to Classic Tetris, so you already had killer stacking knowledge, you know, and then just learned how to optimize it for Tetris. Such creative solves, really cool placements.
What will it take to beat Xeno? Well, I know how good they can be when it matters in the pressure situations, and when it comes down to it, being able to clutch out, you know, game 5, massive droughts, you know, big digs when it comes down to it.
What will it take to overcome him? Ultimately, again, it's not a matter of overcoming, but the question should be, what will it take to have the best chance I possibly can of beating SV? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what SV has done differently, but when we started, we had very similar PBs, high 1.1s. Of course, SV is a hyper tapper and I was a roller, so, you know, SV is able to do about the same thing with less hertz, much fewer hertz. And then I think SV 1.2 before me, I'm pretty sure. If not, it was very close. And then SV 1.6. And that's who we're working with here. Just that talent. Just SV is so damn insanely good at Tetris. I'm not even sure how I've managed to stay competitive against him, except, I mean, whatever I have played against him, I've just noticed that he seems to be mired in a lot of digs, like more than I am. And that's maybe it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just staying a little cleaner, a little less likely to die, you know. But I've certainly done my share of early top outs, so I think it's pretty damn close.
Xeno knows how to play. So, to beat them, I think high scores, high consistency, not topping early, and just outlasting, I think, will be the key to victory here.
Like, what can I do to beat SV tonight? Well, I'm already about as good as I will be. Make sure I'm warmed up, well rested, drink some coffee, sure. That's it, right? I'm recording this on Thursday night. What can I do between today and tomorrow that will make it likelier for me to win against SV? I don't know, right? If I knew, I'd certainly do it. You know, I think I just have to trust that I'm good enough to give him a run for his money. And if I beat him and we go 5-5, oh, I'll be really happy. If he beats me and we go 6-4, high 6-4, I will also be happy. Because for a true rival, their success is your success. Because I can take credit for that, right? If SV's my rival, I can say I'm why he got good. It's not true, but I can say that, right? You vicariously want them to succeed. It's just that you want to succeed exactly as much as they do. I'm excited for this. I think this is going to be really cool. I really hope I put on a good show. Oh gosh. That's always what I want, right? I want a good game. I'd rather lose in a decider than win in a sweep, honestly. Whatever happens tonight, I hope it happens in 5 games. And I hope it happens in 5 kill screens. Let's have a good show.
Well, there you go, Pumpy. What a great story between these two. What a history they have in the world of classic Tetris, and amazing things that were said. Wonderful thoughts from both. Ah, man, it's heartwarming to hear how rivals can become good friends.
Indeed, it was. I had no idea that there was 9 matches. I thought there were a few. Crazy.
Well, let's go over some online facts, Pumpy, because that's what we do for this Money in the Bank match. Xeno, the roller on the left, that's the playstyle, currently has a 1.338 million personal best score. Friendly's record is 25-11 over a course of a year. It's a really good record, especially when Xeno has been playing some amazing folks in the Friendlies universe. His most notable achievement is the CTWC Washington qualifier winner, won that a few months back, so has booked a free entry into the CTWC, which they will be attending in just 2 weeks away. And the Tetris Friendly record against said rival of SV is 4-2 here on Friendlies. Xeno mentioned that they have played 9 times, so 6 out of the 9 matches have been played in the Friendlies universe. The games record is 19-17, so that is neck and neck on the games played.
Now, did you just say 6 of the 9?
6 of the 9. When you put those together, that is a hey now moment.
Hey now, hey now.
And hey, now over to the right, that is the SV, certainly a rising star, made waves throughout the world of classic Tetris, has adopted the role after going with tap in the beginning, has a personal best of 1.69 hey now million score. You know, I love that one. Friendly's record is 22-13, so what a shock. Both of them are rivals and both have pretty close Friendly's records among one another. Notable achievement is that, as we saw last month, or actually earlier in this month, right? I feel like it's October already, but earlier this month, we saw SV almost become the CT UK champion, finished in the finals, lost to Dan Vinke, or Dan V. Weller, whatever you want to call him, in said final. So certainly on the cusp of greatness is SV, and as mentioned, is 2-4 versus Xeno in the world of Friendlies, 17-19 record. We're going to take the briefcase away. It is game time now. I believe they were talking SPS. I don't know if that is going to go down, but we'll offer a seed to players if you'd like to play SPS. Oh, look at that seed, Pumpy. Ooh, is that a sign of things to come? My word.
What a roll. 69. Hey now.
Hey now.
D0, C0. Woo!
Sheesh.
Good luck. Sheesh. Sign of things to come tonight.
Oh, I most certainly think so.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, folks, stick around after this match. We have a major announcement that will certainly turn heads in the world of Classic Tetris. You don't want to miss it. Once these guys are done, I'll go over it. Xeno asking, are we SPS? Still waiting on SV to confirm. Yeah, we got a seed. We gave you the seed, the 69 seed right now. Hopefully that's the one we're going with. And that is the one that I have on the Xeno's screen.
Might want to give SV a little refresh. Showing up a bit delayed in the chat.
Thank you for that, Pump.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
That's why you're here. You're here to help me out.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, we have a ready
Producer.
on the Xeno side, and we have the ready from the SVnestris. The seed is in. Pumpy, you're the guest. Please count them down for game number 1.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. How was that? How was that, King? Do I get to keep a job here tonight?
Absolutely. In fact, I might have to give you some tip, right?
Oh,
Such a good job, you might get a tip.
Oh, tip. Oh, I thought you said tips, like I did a bad job, and you were gonna correct me for that.
I mean, we could do that off air, sir. Yes.
9 times, 6 times in the Friendlies universe, the cinematic universe of the Friendlies realm, and then neck and neck in games. That is. Oh, so this is not the same seed. Ooh. Do we, King? That's your call.
It's up to players if you would like to restart that. I think we already got a good start, but we got 69,000 on Xeno's side, 71,000 on SV's. I say let's play it. Let's just play it out. We'll fix the seed in the game number 2. So far, builds are good. Right, that's always a tough thing, right, Pump? When you're like, do I restart this game? I mean, players are doing such a good job. All right, so Xeno has stopped the wrong seed.
Oh, they were tied. Even then, they were tied. It wasn't same seed. You don't need same. No, I'm just kidding. We'll accommodate to the same piece set request. But they were tied, neck and neck, same line, same score. Oh my. Just a little bit of drama to kick off the night. Why not? You know.
Why not, right? Yeah, I mean that's what Tetris Friendly is all about. We do drama all the time. So, unfortunately, a incorrect seed to start. So that's fine. Is it bad? It's anybody's bad. It's okay. We don't worry about whose bad it was. So let's see. The original seed was the 69, right? So maybe we should keep the 69 seed, right? And then we'll just change the last 2, right? We had a C0, so let's go with D1. Let's change the last 2 characters to D. Let's keep a 69 seed, right? That's kind of that kind of mood, right?
Mm-hmm. Just for this game, we'll get the 69 going.
Let's get it going. We'll keep it that way. 69 D0 D1. It looked like Xeno had it when I was checking before. It's just they have a very nice layout of a different stencil version.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't.
And it's hard to get behind.
69 D0 D1 I have on SV side. And we got the readies once again. Go ahead, Pumpy. Let's take 2 for game number 1.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
I want to pay attention this time.
All right. Mm-hmm.
And we're good. S at a square.
There it is.
We are good. And they both pretty much start out with the same build.
And as I was saying for the first time right now, these players, 6 matches in the Friendlies universe against themselves, 9 overall, and then neck and neck. Right? pretty crazy stuff.
I mean, it is very crazy, especially when you look at it from a statistics standpoint, right? I mean, like, how often do you see like results that come out so very close against each other in a number of games, above, single digits, so to speak. This will be the 10th time that they're going to play, and they are games-wise very close with one another in the Friendlies universe.
They haven't just been improving. This rivalry has been going on. They've been improving at the same rate. Right? These matches weren't all. This wasn't a best of 99 situation. These were spread out over months and months.
Correct.
Ooh, and Xeno. Okay, all right, chilling now. Oh, yeah, nope.
And to try to open up that right side did not work out as they intended. But this is something that SV talked about in the promo. Excellent digging from Xeno.
Oh!
I almost feel like we should have just played the first scene. Everything was going somewhat okay there, but that is an unfortunate early top out for the Xenophilius. Ay caramba. That is 57,000 on the left. SVnestris at 126. You're going to be good for game number 1. GG's. And even on the Super Show pump, we have to play some no sounds, right? Whenever we see an early top out like that, that's just no bueno. GD, tell us how you feel about it.
No!
Indeed.
Whew. I think GD's gonna be at CTWC coming up. Oh, here's some no's in person. I would love to experience that.
Alright, so I believe we should be doing E2. Let's double check, please. E2 on Xeno's side. And SV should be doing E2 on your side. Yes, thank you very much. We have the readies again. Seed 69. Now let's see if this one's a little bit better. Bumpy, go ahead. Game number 2 again will be for you. Maybe you'll bring better luck.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris?
Question mark?
How was that?
I was hoping you'd add the question mark at the end.
Question mark?
There you
Alright,
go.
I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Comma
Oh,
in parentheses.
comma. How about exclamation point?
Exclamation point. Hey, oh, that's in the chat message. I should have missed that.
So we talked about that they've played 6 times here on Friendlies. The other times, Pumpy, you've got the match database open. It's CTL, CTM. Was there any other place that they played? Maybe like an ELO battle or something?
Yeah, let me check that real quick. CTM challengers and a couple ELO battles in there. Ooh.
Some ELO battles in there. How about that?
Mm-hmm. No, are those ELO battles under the Friendlies umbrella? I get confused sometimes.
Well, not in the Friendlies history database, it should be, but they're under the umbrella that I own. Yes, I am the CEO, the owner of ELO battles.
I should probably get you an ELO crown or something to add to your hat. Maybe like a pin or something. I don't know.
Can I sell it in the merch store?
Sure. Why not?
I
I'm not
appreciate
selling
it.
it.
Well, thank you. Yes. And if you like the King and what we do on Fridays and Monday nights with Burb, then go to the King's merch store. The link is in the chat. You can go to store.streamelements.com/Kingsman36. Self-promotion at its highest to get the Friendlies merch that you love so much. As Pumpy was talking about, the Friendlies universe just grows and grows. And we do this pretty much every week. This is, Pump, I hope you know, this is the longest running episodic weekly Classic Tetris show on Earth.
It is. I mean, you're experiencing it right now. It's never before been done before. So you're a part of it if you're watching this.
That's right. Be a part of greatness. Like Czar Jordan, who was a part of it, did a wonderful job. Got to give shout out to Czar Jordan for creating that new merch. He did a great job replicating the likeness of WWE's brand logos of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. He did a phenomenal job, and maybe one day I can get them, trademarked. Would that be great? Imagine trademarking stuff in Tetris.
Oh, me. Sounds like a good idea, though. Maybe we'll get the lawyers in here. help sort that out for a couple of CTM things too. But I do. I mean, that hat in the merch store, I'm not just simping for it. I do want that hat.
Are you allowed to say that word on Twitch now?
You are, as long as you provide context. And here I am talking about myself, or not about negatively about anybody else. So there you go. What's also going on is some Tetris. Oh my gosh, King.
Yeah, give me a score check.
327. Oh, go ahead.
No, give a score check. That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, I will. Okay, so 329 now for Xenophilius and 312 for SV.
You know, Pump, a lot of people kind of gave me some crap because when back in January when I made the determinations of who I wanted to make my fave fives, they're like, oh, but these players are already good, King. Aren't you supposed to be looking for like the next generation of players to like, you know, that are under the radar? But to me, Pump, like Xeno started out in Friendlies, started out in 2021 in Friendlies, kind of towards the end of summer. Got introduced by Mr. Valor. You remember that name? And
wow.
Yeah, the former coach of Classic Tetris got Xeno involved, and Xeno's very first match was against the Poopy Old Hag and beat Poopy in a sweep, I believe. And SV, I really didn't know too much about SV, to be honest. It wasn't until I started watching them a little bit more frequently that I was like, ooh, he's pretty damn good. And that was when he was tapping. So, you know, when I put somebody on a Fave 5 list, it's because I want to be able to not only, you know, praise them and I really love their gameplay, but on the same token, try to highlight them on my show and have them become more recognizable in the world of Classic. And I think that's happened for both. They have certainly made their own names and become even bigger than perhaps I could have even imagined.
So you're increasing their brand and encouraging them to increase their brand awareness, all by putting them on the Fave 5. That's very generous and very kind of you, Kingston.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, they're, you know, opening super shows. They did a great job in a triple threat match over the summer for the Euro Friendlies event. So, I mean, these two players have certainly opened eyes all over the world. And as mentioned, you know, Xeno gonna be at the CTWC. I'm expecting awesome stuff to happen for them. SV, unfortunately, I don't think was gonna make the trip, but maybe next year, right? I'm sure we would love to see him make it out.
Yeah, you know, SV is a threat, and so I'm a little bit bummed to hear that you know, he won't be able to make it. But you know, Xeno's there too, and also gonna make some noise. Just like this pace right now, 6-12 from Xeno. Gonna transition at 6-13. And SV at 560. Oh, King, take it away.
Ooh, Rival 3. Game number 2 is kicking off pretty exciting. This is what we want to see. Want to see a really good match, and this is what you're getting. High rolling affair on the 19 plus. We're on level 20 for Xeno at 643. Add a Tetris, we'll go to 669. Hey now, the power of the seed is certainly tremendous. SV at 567, keeping up here, Pumpy.
Same seeds. I mean, the SV has to come back with the same number of bars. Down 100,000 points here. And get into a little slowdown on level 20. Setting up! Oh, had to take the burn.
That was really interesting. SV, normally, we've seen so aggressive, would have probably hung out and waited for the long bar to come for a really super dirty Tetris, but that's part of the evolved gameplay of SV knows, you know what? My 29 play might be a little bit better than Xeno's. I think if I can keep it close and stay alive, I have the advantage, and we know that with a 1.69 million score, you certainly got to have really good 29 play to get that.
100%. Now let's just delayed burn into a Tetris for SV.
Got 695 for SV, trying to open up that right side. There we go, Tetris ready T, spin opportunity. Oh, there's the misrotation for the T. So that's going to spend some lines to burn again. 727 on the right, 825 for Xeno. Add a Tetris, 855. Xeno killing it, looking to try to tie this one up.
That T flip reminded me of the Twitch rivals that Song Scout, A Game Scout, made a video about pretty recently. But
yeah, I saw that this morning. Yes.
But SV, okay. Oh, now I think we're seeing some of that aggression, King.
Oh, Daddy! Tetris first of the night. SV gets you going, baby. 771 to 924. Add a Tetris, we'll go to 804. Keeping it just a little over 100,000, but Xeno will add more points. It's 957 to 804. Pumpy, we got an explosive 29, perhaps starting to come on the horizon.
SV back about a Tetris too. You squint your eyes. It's still about 100,000 point lead here. Ooh. Getting spooky. It's almost Halloween. It's almost October weather. Add a Tetris for SV. Gosh, and they both just stack so well. Tetris for Xeno. Max out, baby. A67.
Let's go. Xeno's certainly going to try to accrue as many points as possible. Then perhaps we'll see some scaling for a while. I don't know how aggressive Xeno's going to feel to try to get more Tetrises in. Certainly trying to hold out for one. You can see an awkward build happening. That right side didn't get open. And the square blitz of 3 of them in a row and not enough.
Oh.
The 5 taps can't get over to the right. That's it. B08 is the final score. SV is already on 29. B08 360 is the final score. We need a B09, Bumpy, if SV wants to take a 2-0 lead.
Ooh. Okay, SV went for that left side. Oh, gets the bar over to column 1. That was almost fatal. If you didn't get the bar over there, that's it. No scaling. That's wraps. And now needs another one for the column 3. Gets it over. Oh, SV's stack is rising.
He's a Lombard bailout right there. Gets a nice double.
Oh, that Lombard column 1! Are you kidding me? How high was that?
Oh, my word. No, but that J is not going to make it left to try to get a burn inverted, and that'll do it. A55. Heroic effort from SV. Tremendous 29 play. It's not good enough. Xeno's excellent 18 to 28 is the difference maker. B08 will hold. And what a shock, Pumpy. The rivals are tied. It's 1-1 apiece. GG's.
1-1. Oh my god. I think everyone in chat agreeing too. Those 5 taps, so hard to do on kill screen to get all the way over to column 1. It's doomed players at lower heights, and SV got that bar over. You can see it. You can see why Xeno pushed the efficiency to the limit. And it really was that 100,000 point lead from 18 that sort of maintained itself. Xeno pacing on 18. Carried, at least in game number 2.
Very nice. So players have increased the seed. F3 is correct. That is the seed. 69D0 F3 is our seed. We have the readies once again. So let us count it down. We got a crucial game 3. Pump it, count it down, buddy.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Exclamation point.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. I almost forgot it. I was going to go period that time. And we squeezed it in there. Oh, look at this opening. That's nasty.
The classic SZ or ZS, right? That's a classic opening. Wonderful. But they're pros, Pump. Look how they handle it. They know.
Look at that. Cleared it right up.
Wow, what a game number 2. Obviously, sad, quick early top out in game number 1 after some siege shenanigans that happened. But game number 2, this is the reason why they're here, Pump. This is the reason why they are on a super show, giving the crowd what they want to see. Excellent, fantastic game. Beautiful block stacking all around.
I think that the sort of skim game is just so clean with this rolling. That was a big concern early on, right? And some people were saying maybe these double tucks that were just hard to execute could be a thing now, and we're starting to see that creep into the meta. All of these spin tucks and everything that you saw from these players when they were tapping, they can do it while rolling. Tetris for both. And another one for Xeno, 121. For them, SV, 96,000, gets the bar. 118.
Imagine Smolian coming in here asking for mod when he already has a sword. It's crazy.
Should we demod Somalian, maybe?
Can you demod him so that way you can just ask for it again, then you can give it to him, I guess?
Yeah, probably. Last time though, he sent me a crying face, and
Well,
I
that's what that's what he always does. He doesn't
gets you into it.
He doesn't know how to talk. He just knows how to use emojis.
But I do hope Somalian's all right. One of our Florida friends down there. Maybe doesn't have power. Maybe phone is dying right now. Watching Rivals. But I hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Doing all
He
the
said,
recent
I
events.
believe he said that he is fine. He actually was avoided the storm, so that was lucky for him.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was far enough away that it did not affect him, so that's why he's enjoying tonight's Rivals 3 episode. And certainly we'll get to see him live in Portland, Pumpy. He got the support from the community. As, that was the last time I got the chance to host something with you. We both were on the player support stream on the Class Texas channel, and Somalian was one of the first. You didn't even have to show up. He was one of the first that already got. He got a big donation from Breeze is greater than Brady.
That's a wonderful contribution name. Whoever did that. Somalian big Tampa Bay fan. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. And then because it was so early, Somalian had to give a cheeky sort of thank you to the person who said that. So
Yeah.
it was the quality watch material with his fire alarm going off consistently.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Johan donated $5 to him so he can get a battery for that smoke detector.
Maybe it's been changed. I bet it had. I don't even. Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Please have changed your smoke detector. Come on.
Yep. And right now, as we would like to have a change of seed because this is kind of a Monka S stack happening, has been working out very well to dig, bob, and weave from getting into major trouble. We'll get a Tetris here. Goes to 385. Xeno at 404. Not popping off as much as the last one, but through 89 lines. 404 is a great score, right, Pump? That's like almost PRPB territory.
Oh, 100%. I think that adjustment from SV on the Z piece really opened up that dig to not be as terrifying as it first looked. I'm gonna have to it looks like SV is content to take this triple and then start setting up on row 1. Slightly dirty.
Oh! Fortunate roller rotation right there. Gonna look to try to bridge that across. Excellent pieces to help, but I'm gonna create a couple of holes in the stack. No Tetrises are gonna be happening for SV anytime soon, and we need a Lombard bail like right now, Pump.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
my
double
word.
flips.
Ooh. Oh, that Lombard does make it all the way over. We need a J in the worst way, and it's gonna run out of room. SV, ay caramba. At 422, controller issues, man. Oh my word. So take a moment. Go ahead, Pump.
Oh yeah, you take a moment, get that sorted out. It looks like it's happening. That Z piece, if that Z got over, right? 2 more lines, still dependent on some RNG from the seed, but you can see that right there in 3-4. If that makes it over to 2-3, it burns, gives you a little bit of live. The T next, you got options, but oof. Hangarang.
Most certainly, that's a tough hangarang right there. So we'll give SV a moment if you need to try to make any adjustments, if at all possible. Obviously, sometimes we gotta just deal with the controller issues, right? Not much you can do, Pump, if we can't have a backup or fix it at the moment. Just gotta tough it out. You're a gamer, right? You gotta tough it out.
And now that's a true thing, right? So CTWC coming up, live competition. You better, I would hope you have more than one controller ready to go. I think there's a little bit of superstition going on. This is the controller. I've done XYZ on it, and we're seeing a little bit of that sort of baseball superstition come in to play. I don't know. What would you do? What would you do, King? Would you have multiple controllers ready to go, or?
Absolutely. I went to CWC with 2 controllers. I had my main one that I used, and I had a backup. And it turned out that I ended up giving my backup to a player to borrow in 2019 because they were having controller issues, and they're like, I can't play this way. And then they didn't want to use the controllers that were at the venue, so I lent mine out, and didn't make a difference. they did not. Still didn't make it. Still didn't qualify. But nonetheless, I mean, having backup equipment is huge. And for those of you that are going to Portland, if you're trying to qualify for the World Championships, I most certainly recommend you bring extra equipment.
Yeah, you're putting 4 figures in minimum, you know, to get there. So put like $10 more in, $20 into your controller. Totally agree. Did it help you, King, having multiple controllers? Did you end up making it in the bracket in 2019 or?
I most certainly did not.
Oh shoot!
Back then,
Are you going for silver this time?
I will be going for silver. Sitting down next to my compadre, Mr. Chris Bidwell, and call some matches, sir. That's what I'll do. Call some matches. Yes, I will. I will enjoy watching everyone else do their business and qualify and make their dream come true. My dream is to just be there and be on the mic and maybe get a chance with you, Punk. Maybe we can collaborate on qualifying day. Wouldn't that be nice? Me and Punk talk.
That would be pretty nice. I'm not surprised to hear that your dream is sitting there for most of the day. So.
Yes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I mean I'm a pretty stationary job too sometimes. So.
Of course. All right, so SV is gonna just get a little workout here to make sure all the kinks in the controller are taken care of and make adjustments as needed. So players, when you are ready to go, I believe the seed now is A4. I believe it's A4 is the new seed. And 04, excuse me, 04. It is 04. My apologies. As we go from F to 0, my apologies. 04. Xeno has it correct. 04. It is 04. I'll put it in the chat. 04, yes. 69D004. The players have it correct, and I had it wrong. Well, we're ready. 04 for game 4. It's pivotal. Pumpy, count them down.
And 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Emphatic.
Absolutely.
There we go. And we saw in that pre-game video, Xeno hoping for a decider here, so it's gonna be up to SV. Sort that controller out. No more double flips. Force the decider.
And just like in an esport, you gotta tough it out. As we mentioned, you don't have backup equipment, right? You just gotta deal with what you got. So like in baseball, if you don't have a backup glove, you're gonna have to just work with the one you got out in the field and try to make the catches. In football, if your pads are busted up, cracked, you're just gonna have to tough it out, play with them until you can get the new one. In classic Tetris, your controller is malfunctioning. You got to make those adjustments and deal with it. Especially, again, Pump, these two are playing for a money in the bank briefcase. We showed it a little bit earlier on. The winner will get a guaranteed title shot at the Friendlies Champion, whoever that may be, because our main event tonight will be the Friendlies Championship. It's going to be Hydrogen Dude and Huff. What a way to end the rival night. These two have played in every Rivals event the last 2 years, and they're going to end the trilogy tonight, Pumpy, in what's called a 3 stages of hell. Man, oh, look at that Vitz from
Beautiful. There was also 5 and below from SV. They're showing all that Tristop adjustments video. If you haven't seen that, mandatory viewing, I think, if you're going to be calling matches at CTWC this year. You don't know your adjustments yet. Time to study up.
Almost.
Tristop helps us out. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I know this one. I knew that one. Oh, yeah, that's what that one. I'm good.
$193 for Xeno, 209 for SV. Smooth in the chat. First of all, wanted to change the music, but now likes the music because listen, DJ King is here. I know how to handle it. Don't you worry, man. We gotta pace things for the matches, bro. Gotta pace things for matches. Saying, watch Tristop's adjustment video and instantly got DAS 1.7. Of course you did.
That's wonderful. Congratulations.
In fact, that video was so good. Smooth not only got 1.7, but also got mod in the CTWC chat. Can't believe it.
I can't believe that, honestly. I sent a message. How long have you had that? Come on now. What happened? What happened there?
I think Vince was having a little bit too much wine that night, so.
misclick and just didn't tell anybody.
Oh, a little bit of a unfortunate miss of the Z spin. You saw SV was trying to be cheeky with that. Why is
Parity.
that square over? Yeah, I was gonna say parity could be an issue because sometimes Pump they're pro players, so they can realize the issues that are on hand and avoid them as best they can. But for like players like you and I, that square we don't see it going left. We're like, oh, we gotta put it to the right because it's too bumpy over there.
And instead, it just resolved itself with just a couple birds. So 380 apiece, King. Can you believe it?
You read my mind. See, you're so good, Pumpy. This is why you are an amazing member of the community and also a pretty damn good restream. I love when you restream. Obviously, I know you're a very busy man, but when you get a chance, check out Pumpy Heart and his whenever he streams, whether he's streaming Tetris matches or he's just hanging out doing game night. It's always a fun time at the Pumpy Heart Castle.
Indeed, and I appreciate you for having me on here, King. All the things that you do for the community, friendlies every Friday night, getting other people to have more friendlies, more elo battles. So many matches in the community. You can trace them right back to Kingsman, pinging a few people, making things happen. So, kudos to you.
Yes, I'm basically the minor league for the CTM network. We're pumping out players for you guys to have Masters caliber ready.
That's right. You put them in the Phase 5. We'll take them in Masters when they're ready. Exactly. Ooh, that little bit of under roll from Xeno on. You can see that L was trying to go to 3-4.
Yeah, these squares are just really nasty coming around. You hate to see it. Oh, what a burn!
Oh,
my God, Xeno. But we need some help majorly. Oh, that lumber comes one piece too late. Oh, we officially ran out of room at 506. Said not much I can do after that. What a crazy a bunch of Sauls there. But just needed like another 2 more rows. And maybe could have had an opportunity to get out. 506, we can't go any further. And SVnestris at 553 will say game 4 is no more. And Pumpy, Xeno in the promo video said, I want to get 5 games. I want to get 5 kill screens. Well, 1 out of 4 ain't bad. We'll get game number 5. Perhaps it'll go to kill screen. The Money in the Bank briefcase is hanging high up. Who will grab it?
We've seen what happened when they do hit kill screen. So all thinking about that here because Xeno 1.1, SV threatening to chase it down. Pretty hype stuff. Roller's doing roller things, and there's the briefcase.
That's what they're playing for, Pump. That's what they're playing for. So look at that. They kind of do like a Van Dweller thing, right? He likes to just do that. He likes to go, woo! Look how big. Woo! The Tetris Friendlies briefcase. It's hanging up high in the sky. It's gonna hang it right there for those players. Who's gonna get it? They're ready to go, Pumpy. It's ready 1-5 on the seed. They know what to do. Count them down for the fantastic finale.
For this decider in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let's go. Kill screen time, baby. I want to see some of that action. Last game for Pumpy. Let's see it here. Oh, and the seeds are correct. Good. We can move forward. Now, was that a 15 on the seed, or is that a ready 15, Kingsman? Which one? What's going on there?
I mean, you could interpret that any way you want. I mean, 15 is allowed here in Tetris Friendlies, but certainly pro players like them, I don't think they've seen level 15 in about like 15 years, practically.
Right, they have to go back to the classic Tetris level 12 tournament or something for the last time they saw a number that low.
Perhaps, or if they're playing Tetris Effect Connected, right? You got to start out on the lower levels before you can graduate up.
That's right.
Oh, what a cheeky T-spin there from Xeno. Kind of looking for... There we go. Let's say looking to set up to get this row 2 Tetris.
Been very few bars this seed early on. But players are going to get them in both Tetris with them. 100,000 for Xeno, 81,000 for SV early days.
Of course, Foiled Thrice is in the chat, saying no wonder this is the minor leagues because 15 is allowed. Imagine Foiled forgetting his grassroots that he used to start on level 15 because he was a crappy tapper before he started using the floor cheating stats.
I think they banned sitting on the floor at CTWC. I don't know what Foiled's going to do. They don't want to adjust the cameras to show someone on the floor. I got enough of that in Portland going on, so.
That's okay. I guess I'll just have to volunteer as a ref now because he does a good job at that, actually. He's very good. Does that at Ohio.
Mm-hmm. He does a great job for CTM as well. Speaking of Xeno, okay, opens up that right side, needs a bar. Get it over.
Tremendous 5 taps there. Excellent roll from Xeno. That was scary.
Didn't want to end it like that, so gets out of it, and just one more skim if the pieces come. Open up that well. I almost jinxed it, but alright, the pieces came right away. And Tetris for Xeno, 252 at 66 lines. SV, 265 at 59.
You know what we can do, Pumpy? There it is. We can bust this out. We got an egg alert. This game is close. Anybody's ball game here for the decider.
Xeno wisely avoided putting that bar over to 1-2, would have created a dependency. Holding out. Right. Okay, it says, okay, it's burn time again. And chilling. Whew. So aware of the board stack. But we're seeing SV pace a little bit here. A little bit on Xeno, a little bit more. With the 73 lines for SV, 81 for Xeno. So the score lead is really with SV, but also the pace lead. There it is.
Yep.
How about that?
It works out that way, especially, I think Xeno will have no qualms about that, knowing the crazy dig that happened at the top of the survival. You don't mind taking a few burns there and be ahead in the line count as long as you can still keep playing. I'm sure about that.
Ooh, now SV holding, maybe going a little left well here. Okay, maybe just gonna burn it down. Oh, Xeno playing up nice at the top.
Oh.
Has a double weld, exaggerated double wide allows them to survive 380, and another one 402 taking the lead. SV committing to this left well. It's dirty left well.
It's that aggression factor we're talking about. Just does not want to give this up. Doesn't want to burn down. There we go. There's the Lombard to the left. The dirty Tetris on the voltage side. And let's get one more while we're at it. Trying to transfer that well as clean as possible with as few little burns as we can. Meanwhile, Xeno, oh man, with that long bar all the way over. The triple brings the board height a little bit further down. Adjustments being made as we speak.
Xeno thought there would be a burn, and it just didn't arise. It froze for a second, so Xeno, the next piece, almost dead dropped it. Still able to survive and knock down that touch. It's 465 apiece, King. Oh my.
This is Rivals 3. What do you expect, Pump? The games are going to be close. The rivals are going back and forth with one another. Again, another high situation here for Xeno. Burns the right open with 2 lines to go before we transition. Here it is, a Tetris. We go to 19. We need to bring this down just a little bit for safety. There's a triple and a Lombard bearing. Tetris, we're in the clear. And another one, why not? Xeno goes to 551. SV with 4 lines left. Trying to figure out how to clean this up before we change over to. Ooh, Pumpy, this is getting a little scary.
Oh, great piece there for SV to burn the triple. And another one opens up that right side. Xeno, a little bit of a slowdown. This is SV's chance to take advantage. But a little slowdown for both. SV's gonna get out of it first and knock down a touch. It's 579 for SV, 559 for Xeno. Still trying to establish where is this well gonna be and when. Oh, but that misdrop of the T for SV and some burns here, floating Mino.
We'll have an L piece to come and help. Gonna take the double with the T.
Oh, no way.
Could be
SV,
setting up.
what?
All right.
Okay.
That's the maturity.
Putting weight on that hole.
That's
Putting
the
weight on that
maturity.
hole,
Yeah,
but-
that's the maturity there, Pumpy, for SV. SV a year ago would be like, nope, I'm building up. I don't care. Now we know. Burn it away. Let me survive. My word.
And surviving and thriving, back by 10 lines and ahead in score. 683 for SV, 652 for Xeno. Xeno's going a little dirty there. Knock down Tetris.
Oh my word, it is butt clenching tight. We're talking about hundreds of points as a separation at the moment. The line count, yes, in favor of SV, but always at the end of the day, we gotta look at the score. You know, gonna take a safety double to clear away. The J will help. And a T to open up the right. Level 25 for Xeno, run 24 for SV. SV will take the triple and go into 25, run 26. So it's a level difference. Bumpy. Oh, this is coming down. Definitely, they wanted the kill screen. We're getting there. Could the dream happen?
Xeno continuing to build one row off, refuses to burn down. The pieces haven't come for it. Knows that they're behind in pace, wants to maximize efficiency. Oh no, the T doesn't get over! The under roll. Oh, and the bar! Okay, gets the other bar over to column 1.
Oh, this is gutsy play here for Xeno. Oh my word.
Bar, there's one.
Oh, that S just comes a little bit too late. Oh no, that's gonna hang!
No!
That L's gonna hang at the end on 28, and at 8:05, Xeno can't go any further. SV behind on the line count on 27 at 8:76. Survives game number 5. Takes the game in the match, Pumpy, and has won the briefcase. GG's.
GG's. No shame there. Xeno knowing behind in pace. You know what? I'm going to maximize that efficiency as much as I can on these high scoring levels. Went for it. And just an unfortunate T. Didn't get to the... They were going for 3-4. Didn't get over. And as soon as they realized it, shock face. Tried to make some adjustments. And as we still getting lines here with that stack that high. Gets the briefcase with 965. GG's.
What a match there, Pumpy. What a hell of a game 5 to end it on, man. A couple of tough top outs throughout that one, but at the end of the day, what a hell of a match. They gave us the show that we wanted to see. An exciting finish, and I love it. Congratulations to our winner. The briefcase belongs to you. SVnestris. Fist bumps. It is late over there in the UK, Pump. But apparently staying up, it was worth it. Controller issues and O, the SVnestris has beaten the rival and has now perhaps got a shot at the Friendlies Championship. Anytime, anywhere. GG's.
Oh, it's going to be an exciting match. SV versus whoever the champion is after tonight. SV definitely, you could see there those sparks going in the kill screen. That's going to be mighty exciting whenever that match happens. Do you do it at everyone when the briefcase has been called? That might be a very interesting thing.
Well, I mean, Pumpy, you should know that the king is a booker, man, right? We book stories. This is the great thing about Tetris Friendlies, Pumpy. Maybe you don't know. I thought you were watching every Friday. This is
Oh, I watch.
show.
I muted though. I can't stand you. I can't.
You're one of those YouTubers, so F you.
I just muted. I don't watch 18. You know. I unmute for the promos though. All right. Anytime there's a promo, I'll unmute.
Of course, yes. Congratulations to SV. My fave fibers gave us a great opener. I love them both. I'll see one in Portland, the other one enjoying the victory drink of ice cold water. Perhaps we'll see you down the road.
And a big shout out and thank you to Xeno there, being very patient with the controller issues for SV. That's the marksman of real rivals, right? Don't want to force somebody to play with bad controllers or anything. Let them sort it out. Just part of the wholesomeness and goodness that exists in this community. Rather it be settled out on a fair playing field than any sort of malfeasance or any sort of actual negativity, maleficent. No, settle it right. Get it done right.